Alright, here's an interesting question. It says Clodagh is doing a project on Egypt and wants to create a miniature of the Great Pyramid. The surface area S of a square pyramid is calculated with this equation, where A is the length of the square base and H is the height. How many square inches of cardboard will she need to construct a pyramid if H is 3 and A is 6 inches? Well, the first thing that you need to know is that surface area is going to be how much cardboard you need, because what are you going to use the cardboard for? To make all the surfaces. So that's going to be surface area. Alright, so what we have to do then is plug in. Every time we see an A, we have to replace it with a 6. Every time we see H, we need to replace it with a 3. So we're going to say A parentheses, 6 parentheses, let's change this to a 6 here, because A is 6, parentheses, 6 plus the square root of 6 squared plus 4 times H, which is 3, will be 3 squared, parentheses. Okay, order of operations says we have to do what's in the innermost group first. That's right here. So 6 squared plus 4 times 3 squared. We got to do all of the squared first, order of operations. So that's 36. Okay, plus 4 times, again, exponent first. So 3 squared is 9. Alright, so that is 36 plus 4 times 9 is 36 as well. So 36 plus 36, and we get 72. Alright, so now we have 6 times 6 plus the square root of 72. Now, if you're not good with simplifying square roots, which is totally fine, then what you're going to want to do is start putting this in a decimal form then. So, what is the square root of 72? It's going to be a decimal. 72, find the square root. It's going to be 8.48528137, etc., etc. Now, you're going to want to put as many decimals as you can. It's going to keep you very accurate. So, we have 6 times 6 plus 8.485228. That'll do it for us. Again, order of operations, we still have a group in here, so we're going to have to figure out what that equals. And that's going to be 14.48528. So it's going to be 6 times that. And what we're going to get is 86. And at this point we're allowed to round, 91. Okay. Now if you're good with simplifying radicals, you could do this without that, but at one point you're probably going to have to distribute this 6. At any rate, let's look back up at our answers. See, none of our answers are in this form. So we have to figure out which one of these is equivalent to 86.91. We just type each one of them into your calculator separately. Okay, what is 3 plus 3 root 17? Well, that's going to be 15.37. So that's definitely not it. Alright, what about 6 plus 6 root 2? Well, that one's 8.49. So that's not it either. How about 9 plus 9 root 17? That ends up with 46.1. And last but not least, sure enough, this one ends up being 86.91. Now make sure, you got to be able to type this in your own calculator. Make sure that you're getting the same answers, because whatever calculator you're using, you want to make sure that you're using it correctly. Because the tool is only as good as how well you know how to use it. So you can always ask me questions. I'm good with calculators. So there we go. D is our answer.